Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones. To lead this New York Giants offense.
We knew about the great mind coming out of Duke, and we saw the athletic ability and the potential. Watching it all come together and get better with each passing year, that's been fun. He can throw it deep, throw it short, and of course take off out of the pocket and beat you with his legs as well.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Throwing Jones. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the... Clearly unhappy with that call, and he's thrown that red challenge flag out on the field. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide, and I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things, but even with the benefit of replay.
After review of the play,
so score one for Kevin O'Connell. His decision to throw the challenge flag, a good one. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And this returnable for Rager. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here. Here's Madison running on 1st down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd and very short, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw is Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 21-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And a quick throw here that's complete. Touchdown, Vikings! From 21 yards away. And the Vikings will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horse. He's got a man, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Barkley. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Now Jones. Eluding the pressure right to Barkley on the check down. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we got 3 tackles, we'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the...
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Vikings. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone. And then Barkley hit and the ball pops free. And this belongs to the Vikings. And a little careless there, Charles. And now before the ball changes hands, I'm going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. From the 30 on 2nd down, Jones. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Going back to the same well, it's Hawkinson again. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Play action now. Cousins. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone,
Touchdown! A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
and I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked this about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Second down, here's Barkley again. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on third. Looking to throw. Jones. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Patrick Jones coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Here comes Rager. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. On play action, Cousins. Complete, Jefferson the target. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Cousins now to throw on 1st down. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Play fake. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cousins again. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this 1st half. Joseph on for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
And New York set to take the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Jones now from the gun on third down. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 23. Shreds him with a stiff arm. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. Cousins now from the 50. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Cousins to throw it.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. He'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown, Vikings!
K.J. Osborne.
35 yards.
And the Vikings just continue to roll. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And a rout is on here in this first half. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission.
Here's Jones on first and 10.
And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins finding room at midfield. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35.
A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Jones throwing on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over the 46-yard line.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You got a horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? On first and 10, Cousins. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will do it for this first half. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison, 76 yards. And the Vikings have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Joseph now to have the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Looking to throw. Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Here's Cousins.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing. Cousins. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. A couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he's got some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 36. Off the play fake, Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the 22, Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
They go play action. Cousins. Wisely will throw that one away.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way down downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. I got to think at this point, third quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get through it.
It's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
New York set to take the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
A first down carry for Barkley. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw complete here to Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
This offense on third down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing, Jones. Yeah, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and they will remain well behind.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd and 8.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Catch is made by Harry. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Azeez Ojulari,
the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they... Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
On 1st and 10, Jones out to the right here to Shepard.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Complete to Sterling Shepard. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Now Jones.
They'll find Hodgins there complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Gano's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter, but... A little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards.
Here's Chandler on 2nd down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
Here's Chandler.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. There's Robinson showing the flash. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive. Jones.
And a pass complete to Waller on the out route.
Jones now on first down.
And they get Jones for the third time in this ballgame. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
This game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.